What's in the garment bags? Furs? Have you looked?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a fur
So
upstairs.
70s, yeah.
There's a fur coat upstairs. Yeah.
I just gotta look just out of curiosity more than anything. Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to the first video of the new year. So, a customer of mine reached out to me the other day and she's got to deal with her father's place. So, he's moved into a home and they've got a house full of stuff to deal with. Now, it's only 5 minutes away. We didn't really talk about exactly what's in the house, but she did mention that her parents collected antiques, so that's a good sign. Now, a quick side note, my building is busting at the seams right now. I've got stuff in my trailer and I've got a storage locker full of stuff from my most recent estate buy, so I've got to be a little bit particular about what I'm buying right now. So, worst case scenario, I head over there and I find a couple things I think I can really use and point them in the right direction for the rest of it. So, enough chit chat, let's go see what she's got. So when was this house built?
1991.
Is that mostly when it was furnished?
Yes.
So you've got some group of 7 prints here, eh?
I didn't even know that. Did you, Dave? No.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, there's a Carmichael right here that's a signed and numbered one here. I mean, they're pretty common. There's a lot of signed prints out there by the group of 7. They have some value. Not like, an original would. But that's what that is there. And that's a Tom Thompson. This one's a Tom Thompson that we're looking at right here.
Yeah.
So you said your folks collected some antiques over the years?
Yes.
Okay. So like some of these Royal Daltons.
I think that's a combination of my mom's and our grandmothers. After my grandma passed, I think they kind of came here.
Yeah.
I think they've all just been sort of tossed up there during this whole process of making our changes.
Okay.
Lifestyle changes.
They got this room divider here. That's kind of different, huh?
Yeah.
No, is this always just kind of staged like this against the wall? Was there a sofa in front of it?
There was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was 2 love seats. Yeah.
Okay.
One here and then one across here.
So your stepmother is the one that she removed some furniture when she moved into her condo?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
we told
And then your
her.
dad took the bare essentials to the home? You've got a needlepoint chair and stool. Yeah, this room divider here, that's very typical of late 80s, early 90s kind of decor with the colors, the pastels. And then you've got this little table here. That's in the same style.
So is it of interest to you?
Yeah, well, a lot of the 80s and early 90s decor is coming back. A lot of the postmodern. This is a little bit more on the traditional side still, what I'm seeing so far. But a lot of that style, the Art Deco revival, it's all coming back and getting really popular right now. So I love the wallpaper, which is also making a big comeback right now, the busy wallpaper.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. It's part of a pretty popular design trend called maximalism. So yeah, they're sort of busy up their homes now a little bit more because so many people went minimalist for a decade or more.
Yeah, I just heard about that new trend.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
So-
all
We
original
are
to the
not
house.
scraping it off.
No, absolutely not. That's a lot of work. My mom used to work with a lot of wallpaper and she seemed to love it. I don't know, I have to ask her if she really did or not. And a lot of china inside.
Yeah.
So is this more the special occasion pieces here?
Yeah, I think my mom got all this red-ish color stuff. She bought that as a set at an auction sale. And
Okay, yeah.
a lot of the rose glass or whatever you call that.
Cranberry glass.
Cranberry glass,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we used the red dishes once at Christmas.
Yeah.
And they all have to be very meticulously hand washed.
Oh, yes.
And I think that was the last time we used them.
Yeah, a dishwasher would wreck it.
Yeah.
You can't microwave this stuff. Yeah, I mean, even when this house was built in 91, China was still pretty collectible for the most part.
Yeah.
Just so Bonnie got what she was looking for.
Yeah, like this is generally a better set right here. This kind of like cruet set with the cranberry glass. I wouldn't know until I turned it over, but it would help if this was sterling silver. It's usually plated, but that's a nicer set. Okay, yeah, I can tell. I can tell I was looking at it in the light here. It's silver plated.
Yeah.
No maker's mark right there on the bottom anyway that I can see. But not a bad set still. Yeah, I was a little more curious about the milk bottles up top here. See if there's anything with some local marks on them or not. But you need a step stool to
I
get
bet
up
they
there.
are.
Oh, there's more up on top here too.
There's lots of them. We have lots.
All the way around.
Where's all the lights?
Yeah, I know, it's finding the lights.
Ingersoll Dairy.
Yeah, if they've got anything from Ingersoll on them or surrounding area, I'd probably be interested to some degree. Ingersoll, maybe Woodstock, small towns. You probably didn't pay a whole lot of attention to them because you come in here so often now. You just
That's in German.
oh, interesting.
Isn't
That's French.
what? That's his French?
Yeah, I think that means shake well.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Show you what I know. Martin Dairy, Ingersoll.
Oh, and there's the there's the English side right there. Yeah.
Thanks, Dave, for jumping up there.
Normally I'm the one jumping up there on the stools and stuff, but you beat me to it.
Dairy products? I don't know.
Who's this one?
Probably a cream Bigham.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's more of a cream size bottle there. Again, another dairy I'm not familiar with, but I mean they were everywhere, right? I mean, if you had a dairy farm, it had a name, and there could have been 6 or 7 just within 10 kilometers of here back back then.
Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
These are just recycled.
I mean, now they just sell to big distributors, right? So you've got some furniture in here too, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the old ice box.
So this is the icebox you mentioned on the phone, right, Susan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did mention that. It was just a piece.
Probably full of stuff too.
Yeah, I think it's full of little
More stuff, huh?
storage facility, I think.
Okay.
I remember taking that out of Fotheringham's house with Dad.
Oh yeah,
Mrs. Fotheringham.
on Margaret Street.
That would have been a perfect place for you.
Oh yeah?
We saved everything. We had Simpson Sears catalogs from 1934
Oh wow.
stacked up.
Okay, and you've got the wash bench here too. That they're still somewhat collectible. The people who are into the rustic decor love these.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's something you'd be interested in, or not?
Maybe. I'm not buying a whole lot of this rustic looking stuff these days.
I just had to ask.
It should be marked Beatty somewhere. The other side normally would be marked Beatty. That's who made this one here, the BT tub bench.
Oh, okay.
It could have just been could have been sanded off or just worn off at some point. Is there much more in the cupboards that should I just open them quickly and just take a peek just in case, or?
Yeah, feel free. I
Okay.
don't think there is too
Tons
much.
of serving platters.
Just you never know what might jump out at me.
Yeah, no, it's-
That's what I said today. You said don't donate anything because you never know.
Yeah, well, just I buy stuff as new as the 70s and 80s and even the early 90s. So even like the age of this house.
Those lights not work on the side there. Oh, they're switched over there. Oh.
Here's a nice little egg crate here. You don't always see them with the lids on them.
It's got Humpty Dumpty on it.
Yeah, I noticed that on the side there, Humpty Dumpty. Yeah, that's kind of different. I might be interested in that one. You know anything about this picture here? Oliver Plows. It says on it 1911.
I think that was an auction find.
Yeah, I think so.
Just an old photo of
Yeah,
these old
just an
plows.
old photo, right.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Then you've got some of this granite ware up here. This is granite ware, which is a type of enamel ware, just because it looks like granite. So it's not bad stuff. I'm not buying a ton of it right now. I'm probably going to suggest another avenue for you on some of this rustic stuff here.
Okay.
I am being a little bit particular because I've been doing a lot of buying and I'm still going through a very large estate right now. But it is pretty nice stuff. People do like it, especially the more rural crowd. So maybe small town like this. Yeah, that's look at the enamel over top of this teapot or coffee pot here too. That's different. So this is more up my alley here because it's got advertising on it. So the St. Lawrence Charge Company for Port Credit, Ontario. Don't know if I've had anything from this particular company. Yeah, that's got nice graphics on it, nice colors, and so you've got a second one over here. But ivory gloss starch. So it's the same tin. Yeah. Interesting clock here. So it looks like this is reverse painted on the door here. Yeah.
That's the old. That's my great grandfather's.
Yeah, that's a nice early one. Yeah, there's collectors out here for these. People do restore them. I don't know any of those people, but there's people out there that restore them. Yeah. Nobody in the family claimed that one.
Yeah, actually I did.
Oh, there. Good. I'm happy to hear that, because if I'm happy to hear that. If I don't want it, I'm glad somebody else does.
Yeah.
Are the tins available?
We think those 2 tins were my great grandmother's, but I think
That one there, these 2 here,
maybe.
part with. Yeah.
Okay, so some of the family wants to take those then. Okay.
We're up in the air with it right now.
Okay. So this is Oliver starch from Edwardsburg. I'm not sure where that is. It's in Ontario. I've seen a lot of these, the Sloan liniments. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So that's a nice one too. It's got nice colors on it.
Yeah, it has a nice graphic.
And then a nice bigger honey tin here. Oh, from Ingersoll. That's helpful. I've got a few people that collect items exclusive to Ingersoll. Maybe they left the price tags on, what they paid for these. So these price tags are going to be out of date. Some of the items are going to be worth more than the price tags, and some are going to be worth considerably less. Just because a lot's changed in the last 30 plus years, right?
It's like Royal Daltons.
Exactly. Yep. Okay. And then you've got a butter churn here.
Yeah, that's option fine.
Yeah. So that's a 6 quart. What about the grain scale converted to a coffee table? Is that available, or is somebody claiming that?
I think it's available. Yeah.
Okay. So that's been refinished. I wonder if they redid the stenciling or not. Almost looks a little too nice.
Yeah, I remember seeing this when it was before it was refinished.
Yep.
And the sides are the same. The sides are original, but like I said, I don't know about the stencil on them. And maybe some of it was there.
Yeah.
But I'm just not 100% on that.
So these were really popular about 10 years ago. Everyone was buying them and turning them into coffee tables. Not so much anymore. Okay, I'm going to think about that one. And then you've got the Barrister bookcase here too. Is anybody claiming that one?
Nope. So that's called a barrister's table?
Yeah, I mean, barrister as in lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't know if necessarily that's what they were used for. I've seen old catalogs and people have had just toys and little things like this displayed inside of them.
Okay.
But that's typically what they're called these days anyway. So I've got my eyes on a few things in this room here.
Okay.
And then we'll just kind of move on a little bit.
That's all the trains have.
Oh, tabletop hockey.
That's mine, actually.
Are you keeping that one then? Okay, yeah. And what about this?
That we have to ask our Uncle Gary about,
Okay.
but it's possible. That's
Big box full of old Meccano, yeah.
played with that along with his dad Gary's, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's well loved. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might be interested if that becomes available. Yeah, have you gone through any of this kind of stuff here? There's a box there that says phonograph records and...
You're welcome to.
I don't need to dig through those, but just good to know they're there.
It's not really.
So if I don't get a chance to really dig through this stuff, maybe when your brother comes back and you guys actually do go through this stuff, you could call me back again and say, okay, we've gone through everything now, all the small stuff, because the odds are there's a few things in here I'd be interested in buying from you. Better than seeing them go to donation, right?
Well, I said, maybe it's too early to have you. I don't know. Because
But
we started to second guess things, and I hope other
Sure.
people say this to you too.
It happens. Yeah, it does. And I don't want to put pressure on anybody.
Thank you.
But I mean, there's gonna be some things you'll know. Okay, well, this is not something that anybody would really be sentimental about. This is just stuff. But if you're on the fence, I'm not gonna push you. I mean, you just Let me know when you're ready and when you decide, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna do another go.
Exactly. There's an old we're getting a little bit older here. Stuff he would have brought with him. The Kool-Aid tin here. Then we've got the old Maxwell House coffee tin here. It's probably got like finishing nails or something in it. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, this is this stuff for fishing? I've seen this before. What does this say here? Oh, they're guitar strings.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is just who play guitars? Somebody play guitar in the family?
My dad, actually. Well, I do too, but my dad.
Yeah, these are old guitar strings. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put them on a guitar today.
No.
But they're cool to look at. I mean, something I might be interested in, the tin and the strings. That's up to you guys if that's available.
You take, yeah. You want them, take them over.
Yep.
Okay, where'd I just put the lid? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I did find one thing in there, so it's worth looking at.
Never know, eh?
No, we'll see. We've got another honey tin up here as well.
That's probably been around a while.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the more local stuff. That one's pretty full of hardware too.
Want it? Here.
Maybe if you got a little box to dump it in. It's not like it's messy hardware. It's not full of grease or anything.
Clothing and stuff.
I buy the odd trucker hat here, and they're these mesh ones. Oh, there is a light. Is there a switch for? There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. So I take a quick look through these mesh hats here.
The lights was up in there.
Yeah. Well, they're coming back into style. Like this one here. Like that's really 80s looking there. The Suzuki one here, and that's a custom one there. So it's my kind of town. Here, put that aside. Yeah.
That's a little piece
Yeah.
of
Did you ever think you'd see the day when those hats actually got trendy again? Yeah. I never did. I remember, friends, dads, collecting these hats and hoarding them on shelves, never wearing them. Okay, so we got another room here that's got some stuff in it. So, is this all Christmas on this wall?
Pretty much.
Or a lot of it?
Or that's Christmas. I mean, we've also
If
got
you like it, then yeah, that's you gotta set some limits and.
Sure. So you got some children's books in here.
Dr. Zeus ones in there as well.
Oh, it's falling apart. It's too bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty particular when it comes to the children's books, but I grab one here and there. As far as some of the train stuff goes, have you claimed what you wanted, and your brother or uncle? Sorry, who's so?
Yeah.
Uncle's not into them.
No.
Really.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all the train stuff's been claimed and.
Okay.
I've got miles and miles of trash.
Can I pull this box here that says games? Here. So we got The Game of Life. It's a classic. Haunted Mansion. I don't know if I've ever had this one before.
Yeah, I remember playing that one.
Disney.
I think we got that as a consolation prize for when they actually went and saw the real thing.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, box is just a little flattened, that's all. And then there's going to be just more pieces in the bottom of the box, I imagine.
Pieces in there.
But it looks like, for the most part, you guys took pretty good care of your stuff, which is nice to see. Yeah, I might be interested in that. I like the unusual board games. I mean, Game of Life, not so much. I buy the odd Monopoly, but they're more the really early ones. But anything a little bit different like this, I kind of like. And I should be able to fix that box up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Now it's boring. I think we never really played it. I don't.
Oh, I think I played this a couple times as a kid. Hats off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, a little more fun than the traditional ones.
Looks like everything's there too.
Yeah, I wouldn't know for sure, but it looks pretty complete, doesn't it? Yeah. But I'm gonna put that one aside. So this is gonna be family photos. Yeah, there's a little bit more train stuff in here. So be careful, these boxes. It's gonna be pretty brittle. Yeah, so there's a locomotive in that one.
That was auction.
It's an auction.
This, yeah, they bought a lot from auctions. Yeah, and then we've got some of the freight pieces here. Yeah, so there's a nice little a coal car here. Okay, that's not too bad. And then it's gonna be more trains, or Yeah, so they were buying some remnants from auctions and box lots, it looks like. This is a $10 price tag on it here. Okay.
Stuff up the auctions or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I might be interested. Let's see how much more we find down here. So this one says train engines on it. But this one's not. This one's actually photographs.
Cars over here.
So this one's a little bit newer, but then we've got some of the older track in here, and
Got a
then
little Baby Ruth
okay,
logo on it. If that means anything.
okay, yeah, we'll leave those there for right now.
Okay.
Let's see what else I kind of just dig out as I go quickly here. Really kind of mixed bag of stuff under here. Greeting cards, photographs, and this one. Oh, look at a Big V drugstore bag on that one. That's a flashback, yeah. I haven't seen one of those in a little while. Okay, so that's all I can look at the shelves for now. I'll let you guys look through a little bit more and then we'll revisit that down the road. But for now, I've got some train stuff out of there that you're okay.
Yep.
And then a couple board games on there. And then what's this corner here?
This is a lot of stuff. That's all our slides, but pretty much everything from here over is just stuff.
Okay.
Even the way this stuff is. Well, that's ours. This is all gone. So that's what I kind of did. Anything that was lines.
Here we got some Christmas stuff here. This is hilarious here. This is a bunch of cassette tapes here, eh?
Yeah.
Subliminal Winner.
Yeah.
This is like pre-Tony Robbins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pre-Tony Robbins.
That's true.
Yeah.
I saw that too. Oh, that's good.
So whose guitar case is that back there then?
That's actually my dad's.
Okay.
That'll be. I didn't dig it out. I should have.
The guitar is always stay in the family, it seems, and yeah, I don't blame them, especially if your dad actually played it, right? Yeah.
Picture of him somewhere. Place.
So some old school sporting goods in here. So we got some empty
They're all
boxes.
empty.
It's a real mixed bag. And this stuff here, eh?
This is all.
More books. More books. So I don't really want to go through a whole lot of books today. Generally don't sell a lot of these types of books.
Pick up, so.
And it's just an old leather ottoman. A little too rough, unfortunately.
Sad.
And then you got like a 60s crokinole game in there.
Yep.
Seems like every household had these, eh? This one's a little more fun and interactive. Oh.
They were a popular item.
Yeah, they were. I remember my grandmother had one when we were kids. We would all play when we went over there. This is all just this is all the fun stuff here. This isn't just old school crokinole. This has got like chutes and ladders, checkers, and then we've got traditional crokinole, but then it's also got the horse racing. That's kind of fun. Another old tin there. See, that was a little bit different. I don't mind that one too much. And this is a little bit more of the common one here. But yeah, this is a lot of the same type of stuff that you've got upstairs. See, that one's got the name, the GSW name on it, so that's a little bit different. So, glassware. Yeah, if it's a little unusual, like what's this one here? It's like a basket. Oh, it's part of a set though. Oh no, it's a picture. I thought, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably, yeah, no, it's probably gonna have a bit of age to it. I might be interested in that because it's got the set.
Okay.
So let's see what we've got here for glasses. 3, 4, 5. Oh, so there's a set of 6 glasses. So that'd be worth my while. So I'm just gonna pull this box out, and I'll take the couple things in the box I don't want out. Is that okay?
Yeah.
We'll just combine them. I do have bins in my car, but because it's kind of that 70s look, I kind of like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got these little displays, eh?
Oh, is that what those are?
think
Oh,
so.
okay,
I
yeah.
do remember
Oh, that's
this
handy.
one.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Oh, I can feel it on the bottom of this one here.
Yeah, so this goes, and I think there's one actually for
Yeah.
this too, for the picture.
Oh, look at that, eh?
Isn't that super cute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
Thank you.
Okay, so I got a couple little metal pieces here, and then we got the cool picture. So we got a little pile going here, and there's just one more little corner here. Again, a lot of the rustic farm stuff, huh?
Yep.
We got the little milk cans here. They almost look like a milk pail.
More than likely.
Yeah, but they're in reasonably good shape, which is nice. I mean, I usually find these little barns and they're falling right apart. So can these go?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. And they've got kind of an unusual looking piece here. See, this is one of my weaknesses here is the old farm items here. Like to me, it just looks like a giant stein that somebody made. It's like a goofy, kind of gag, but I'm sure it's got some sort of use, and I can find out pretty quickly. But I like it. It's got a nice look. I like the metal banding on these little pieces. So might be interested in those. And then this crock here. So this is a dispenser of some sort here. I'm trying to feel if there's a...
Putting your hand in
I know, I was just thinking, am I going to pull out a mouse? Yeah, I'm reaching in well, there would have been a lid for it. I don't know if it's still over there or not.
I haven't seen it. I
But-
put all that stuff there.
It's still kind of different. I kind of like it. This is nice and clean. I go back and forth on the top, because this one's not super old, but it's clean, so I kind of like that one. What's in the garment bags? Furs? Have you looked?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a fur.
So
upstairs.
70s, yeah.
There's a fur coat upstairs. If you know.
I just gotta look just out of curiosity more than anything.
I'm not sure.
That's really orange.
It's very orange. Yeah.
Okay, so another bigger coat there. Pleather. And some mohair. Okay. So I was, just kind of hoping for something like super 70s and bright. So we got the old cellar here. Oh, you never know. I'll take a quick peek here. Lots of knickknacks, games. Oh, that's groovy. I'm gonna pull this rug out. All right, what else we got here? So adding machine down there. They're cool, but they really don't sell too well for me. I'm gonna recommend that they send most of this stuff through auction. I've got a ton of stuff right now. There's some value here, but my building's overflowing. I've got a trailer full still from my last estate. I've got a bunch of storage lockers, so I want to stick with stuff that will sell quickly for me and is really what I specialize in. Let's see. Oh, board games. Here we go. Mastermind. Super Mastermind. There's a fun game. Adam's Family. Let's see if the pieces are here. So it's got a nice playing board. Okay, that's probably complete. That's cool. That's probably my favorite game so far. Got Trivial Pursuit. Puzzles. Oh, we got one of the Einstein. These are like a memory game here. I basically copy the pattern. Match with Einstein. Electronic lights and sounds. So that's kind of fun. We'll see if it works. It's going to need batteries. There's fun small games here. Pit. I never played that one. Card games. Not enough people play games anymore. And then... Oh, Don't Spill the Beans. This is good vintage. This is a good one. Nice and clean, though. So this is pretty cool. I've had some pretty cool games so far. Oh, and here we go, right here. Head-to-head football electronic game in the box. That's rare. And what's this here? Numbers up. That looks kind of different, too. So I'm going to put that one aside. And Uno. Classic. But, okay, that's worth looking in. So yeah, I pulled this rug out of the cellar here. So this must have been here in the house or somewhere at some point.
It
but
was in the front foyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's got some staining there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice looking rug, but I don't really got a resource to properly clean it. And if that's salt, I don't know how easy that's not something I could do by hand anyway.
Yeah, I'm just guessing. I don't
Okay.
know. Probably just had lots of wear and tear. And
Yeah, I mean, otherwise it looks pretty good, but yeah, it's too bad. It's a shame. I'm gonna roll it back up. Okay, so in the kitchen, there's a little pile of milk bottles, more or less. So yeah, in the living room, I like the egg crate, and I'm not sure why, but I kind of get a kick out of this photograph. If it's
there's something about it.
a vintage photograph, hopefully it's the real deal, not a copy.
Yeah.
But I'll put that aside. There's a couple tins that are available here. And this butter churn. I'm going to think about this grain scale table here. And then, yeah, most of the stuff here, a couple pieces I was interested in was more family items. But if any of that changes, you'll let me know? Okay. And there's another piece here I'm thinking about, which is a little Bear bookcase in here. Okay, so in the basement, I pulled a couple cool games out of the one cold cellar. We've got a few trains, nothing really complete here, so I'm not interested in those. Some more games, a couple small odds and ends, tins. We've got a Tonka fire truck, cool 70s kind of glassware set there. And we've got a few more rustic items here. I'm trying not to buy much of this because it's a slow seller. I just like these because they've actually got like a name or something on them. We've got the oatmeal can. We've got the measuring cup here, the 1 pint one. We've got this stoneware piece here. It is missing a lid, maybe something else, but still kind of fun. And we've got these old pieces here, milk pails probably, and whatever this is supposed to be, I'll find out. So this is the bulk of the stuff here in the basement, and I'm just going to have to basically come up with a number that I think is safe. So the next step after this is they're going to bring in an uncle and just give him a last call on some items in the house, see if he wants anything. They're going to go through a little bit more closely and double check to make sure there's not any family heirlooms they've missed. Then they'll call me back in. I'll give them a little bit more direction. I'll dig through for a couple hours and probably buy a few more things. And I'm going to think about some larger items here. Just I'm really overloaded on inventory. And then they'll call in an auction company to basically take the rest of it. But I will get a second chance in here. I just want them to make sure that they've gone through this stuff and there's no regrets at the end of all this for them. Okay, so we made a deal on the smaller items and the bigger stuff, but I'm only taking the small stuff with me today, and that's what I'm paying for. The small piles in the basement, the milk bottles, and a couple things from the living room. We're at $300, but I am going to buy this room divider separately, this small little cabinet separately. I'm going to be coming back for this grain scale, which they've refinished, and the Bear bookcase. So I've made a deal to purchase these. I'm just going to grab them in a couple weeks after I come back from holidays, and I've actually got room for them because I'm really overflowing. So we've made a deal on those, but I am buying the small stuff today, and we're packing that up right now. So that turned out pretty well. I walked away with a handful of small items for about $300, and I'm going back for that nice Beresford bookcase and the grain scale coffee table. And we're going to spend a couple hours going through the house one more time once they've had a chance to go through it all with a fine-tooth comb. Now, as you saw, I left a lot of stuff behind, but like I said before, I'm already full in my shop right now, and it's not really my style anyway, so I refer them to an auction house nearby where they'll get decent value for their stuff. So I'd love to hear your take on today's adventure. You can do that by leaving a comment below. And while you're down there, give this video a big thumbs up. And if you want to stay in the loop for new content when I post it, hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks again for watching, guys.